Are you stuck in the past, haunted by painful memories? Do you find yourself constantly replaying moments of regret and sorrow? You're not alone. Many of us struggle with letting go of our past, but what if I told you there's a way to heal and move forward? In this video, we'll explore powerful Buddhist teachings and practical strategies to help you break free from the chains of your past and find peace in the present. Let's dive into the emotional impact of these memories. Painful memories can trigger feelings of guilt and self-blame, leading to a negative self-image. This emotional burden can weigh heavily on our minds, causing a persistent state of unease and dissatisfaction. It's not uncommon for people to relive these memories repeatedly, each time experiencing the same pain and emotional turmoil as if the events were happening all over again. Emotional impact. The emotional impact of painful memories is profound. They can trigger feelings of guilt and self-blame, leading to a negative self-image. This emotional burden can weigh heavily on our minds, causing a persistent state of unease and dissatisfaction. It's not uncommon for people to relive these memories repeatedly, each time experiencing the same pain and emotional turmoil as if the events were happening all over again. Mental health consequences. Chronic rumination on painful memories can have serious mental health consequences. It can exacerbate conditions like anxiety and depression, leading to a decline in overall mental well-being. When our minds are preoccupied with past traumas, it becomes challenging to concentrate on the present, affecting our productivity, relationships, and general quality of life. Physical symptoms. The stress caused by painful memories can also manifest physically. Symptoms such as headaches, insomnia, fatigue, and even gastrointestinal issues are common among those who struggle with unresolved past traumas. The body and mind are deeply interconnected, and the turmoil in our mental state often reflects in our physical health. Social and behavioral effects. Painful memories can also affect our social interactions and behavior. Individuals may withdraw from social activities, avoid certain places or people, or develop unhealthy coping mechanisms such as substance abuse. These behaviors further isolate them, reinforcing the cycle of pain and suffering. Breaking the cycle. Breaking free from the grip of painful memories requires conscious effort and intentional practices. It involves acknowledging the pain, understanding its impact, and actively seeking ways to heal. By adopting mindfulness practices and focusing on the present moment, we can begin to loosen the hold that these memories have on us, paving the way for emotional and mental recovery. The transformation of Angulimala. Let me share a powerful story from Buddhist teachings that illustrates the potential for profound personal transformation. This is the story of Angulimala, a notorious figure from ancient India whose life took a dramatic turn thanks to the teachings of the Buddha. Angulimala was once a feared and ruthless serial killer. His name, which means garland of fingers, comes from his gruesome practice of cutting off the fingers of his victims and wearing them as a garland around his neck. Angulimala was not born a killer. He was once an innocent boy. However, due to bad influences and circumstances, he was led astray into a life of violence and crime. One day, Angulimala crossed paths with the Buddha. Despite the warnings of others, the Buddha approached Angulimala with compassion and fearlessness. Instead of condemning him, the Buddha spoke to Angulimala about the futility of his actions and the possibility of redemption. Moved by the Buddha's words and presence, Angulimala experienced a profound change of heart. Under the guidance of the Buddha, Angulimala renounced his violent ways and became a monk. He dedicated himself to the path of Dharma, embracing the teachings of the Buddha. Angulimala's transformation was not just superficial. It was a deep internal change. He practiced mindfulness and meditation, striving to purify his mind and atone for his past actions. The story of Angulimala highlights the power of forgiveness and the importance of not being defined by one's past. The Buddha taught Angulimala to view himself as a newly born person, to let go of his past identity as a killer, and to focus on his present actions and future potential. This shift in perspective was crucial for Angulimala's healing and eventual enlightenment. Angulimala's story teaches us several valuable lessons. First, it shows that redemption is possible. No matter how dark our past may be, we have the potential to change and redeem ourselves. Second, forgiveness is crucial for moving forward, emphasizing the importance of forgiving ourselves for past mistakes. Third, focusing on the present allows us to break free from the chains of our past. Finally, mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for healing and transformation. To apply these lessons in our own lives, we can practice self-compassion by being kind to ourselves and recognizing that everyone makes mistakes. Engaging in mindfulness helps us stay anchored in the present moment. Seeking guidance from mentors, therapists, or spiritual guides can provide valuable support. Additionally, channeling our energy into positive actions that align with our values and aspirations can lead to a more fulfilling life. Strategies for dealing with painful memories. 1. Acceptance and letting go. One of the first steps in dealing with painful memories is acceptance. Acknowledge what has happened, but don't let it control you. Remember, constantly revisiting the past is like touching a wound. It prevents healing. Instead, let those memories fade by not giving them undue attention. Accepting your past doesn't mean you approve of what happened, but it allows you to move forward without being held back by it. It's about making peace with your history so that you can focus on creating a better present and future. Take time to reflect on your past, but set boundaries for how long you allow yourself to think about it. Journaling can be a helpful way to process these memories. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend who is struggling. Understand that everyone makes mistakes and that these experiences are part of your growth. Seek professional help. Sometimes, acceptance requires the help of a therapist or counselor who can provide tools and strategies for letting go. 2. Living in the present moment. Buddha's teachings emphasize the importance of living in the present moment. As he said, "Past has already gone. Future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live." By focusing on the here and now, we can find peace and reduce the power of painful memories. Living in the present means fully engaging with what is happening right now, without being distracted by past regrets or future worries. Set aside a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness meditation. Focus on your breath and bring your attention back to it whenever your mind wanders. Incorporate mindfulness into daily activities. For example, when eating, pay full attention to the taste, texture, and smell of your food. Use reminders. Place reminders around your home or workspace that prompt you to come back to the present moment. Simple phrases like, "Be here now," can be effective. 3. Mindful practices. Engage in mindful practices such as meditation, breathing exercises, and mindful walking. These techniques help anchor your mind in the present, reducing the tendency to dwell on past regrets. For example, during mindful walking, pay attention to each step, the ground beneath your feet, and the rhythm of your breath. This simple practice can ground you and bring your focus back to the present. Take a few minutes each day to practice mindful breathing. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Notice how it feels as it enters and leaves your body. Choose a quiet place to walk slowly and deliberately. Focus on the sensation of your feet touching the ground and the movement of your body. Use guided meditation apps or recordings to help you develop a mindfulness practice. These resources can provide structure and support as you learn to focus on the present moment. Practical tips to stay present. Whenever painful memories arise, mindful breathing can help center your mind. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a deep breath through your nose. Feel the air filling your lungs and notice the rise of your chest. Exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing tension. Repeat for several minutes, focusing solely on your breath. Gratitude journaling can also be beneficial. Keep a dedicated journal and each day, write down at least 3 things you're grateful for. Be specific and reflect on how these positives have impacted your life, shifting your focus from negative memories to positive aspects. Engaging in activities you enjoy and that require your full attention can distract you from painful memories and anchor you in the present. Creative hobbies, physical activities, and socializing with friends and family are great options. Buddhism teaches the concept of impermanence, reminding us that everything in life is constantly changing. By embracing this truth, we can let go of our attachment to painful memory. Life is ever-changing, so accepting that every moment is transient and unique helps us release past experiences, find peace in the present. Meditate on change. Use visual reminders of impermanence and accept emotions without judgment, understanding they are temporary and will fade with time. By practicing mindful breathing, gratitude journaling, engaging in activities, and embracing impermanence, you can begin to heal from painful memories and cultivate a more peaceful, present-focused mindset. These strategies not only help reduce the impact of past traumas, but also enhance your overall well-being and happiness. Thank you for joining us on this journey of healing and mindfulness. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from these insights. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Your support helps us continue creating content that brings peace and understanding into the world. Together, let's embrace the present moment and move towards a more peaceful and mindful life. Namo Buddhaya.